Alright guys, what's going on? We are back with another Survivor winner ranking video. I did one when we were 2 episodes ago, and now so much has changed, I believe, with how the edit is going, that I think this is worth a revisit when it comes to us deciding who wins the season. So, to start off, we're gonna go get the obvious out of the way. Mary and Star, I don't think are winning this. I've heard rumors, people swirling that like, oh well, Mary might be getting like a little bit of a nerfed edit because her main ally was David, who just had like the biggest 3 episode flame out in Survivor history. It was peak to watch, and I see it, I really do. But I'm also in this camp of just I don't think Mary can come back from those 3 episodes of absolutely no content after Say went home. And Star has gotten absolutely no content this season in general. She's shown to be a great person. Like if you watch the Tribal, she and Camilla were just kind of eating it up there. Like it's peak. She's a good character player, but she just has not had the screen time to show it. I don't think they win. I think they're the next two out, realistically, assuming everything in my mind, how I play this game and go to plan, taking out Star and then Mary. But I don't think those two have a chance to win. So number 6, I have Mitch. I've heard people say Mitch has like a very Rachel Lamont winner of season 47 edit going on, and I can see it. I can. Both of them didn't get started like a lot of content until like early merge, and they started dominating that. But Mitch has a lot of high end potential to win this game, but it takes a lot for him to go his way. He needs to get on the right side of the vote eventually with taking out one of the big threats. He needs to work with players like Camilla, like Kyle, who are willing to flip this game on their heads, and get those three along with Mary and Star to flip this game on Joe, Eva, and Shaheen. Because if they don't, no one else has a chance to win. And speaking of Camilla, I have Camilla as 5th. I remember the last video, I was like, I'm very high on Camilla. I see Camilla making it to the final. I think she has one of the best shots to win the game. And then these last 2 episodes absolutely nerfed her game and putting her in the shadow of Kyle. Camilla, I still think there is a path for her to win. If she makes it to the end with a combination of Mary, Star, Mitch, and even maybe Eva, I think she wins. But her path to get to the end is almost non-existent. She has to work with Kyle. She has to betray Kyle at some point. And I don't know when that happens for her. 4th place in my winner, I have Shaheen. Now, I was very low on Shaheen after the last 2 episodes of very negative content towards him. And I was even thinking maybe he just kind of goes home this week. It'll just be fine. It's whatever. I was expecting a Shaheen blindside by David, making a big move. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. If Shaheen can make it out of the next like 2 or 3 rounds unscathed, I think he wins. But he's such a big threat. He's getting the dragon edit, I feel like the last thing the winner needs to take down to win this game. And that's where I see his edit going right now. I think he is a 5th place finisher, and he'll probably get invited back for another All-Star season. He's a great player, just he's getting outplayed right now. 3rd place, and strictly on the edit she's having, I have Eva. I think Eva could unironically beast mode challenge her way through the end, just brute force it through. But she doesn't have a lot of social capital to make it through. But the edit she's getting and how it's like very winner-esque in how it's being delivered, I'm very high on Eva, and so are a lot of people. I have Kyle 2nd. Kyle I think is playing the best strategic game on the island right now. I think if Kyle were to win the season, it'd be a great end. I think if any of these players, besides like maybe Mary and Star, won the season, it'd be a great season end. But Kyle specifically is one of the scrappiest players and one of the best confessional givers of this era, in my opinion. And I think if he wins, I think he has the 2nd best chance to win, assuming he can make it to the end. And that's the big if. Because if he sticks with this big, strong 4 alliance, he needs to take out. He'll be going up against the Logi 3, who have this amazing story of like we were dominating the challenges at the beginning. We only lost 2 players, and they're even the swaps. They weren't even our tribe going to tribal. We were physically strong, all that, and that's the theme going here is the physically strong people dominating. And I think someone like Kyle, who is a very good all around player, winning the season would be a way to perfectly bookend the season. But my winner pick still right now is Joe. I think Joe might not have the best strategic game, but I think he has one of the best social games in Survivor right now. And with that's one of the big things you need. You can be a big flashy player. We've seen it with Russell Hans, but if you don't have a social game, you're not winning. And Joe, while he may not be a big flashy player, is a great social player. And that's where I think he is going to outdo Kyle, Eva, and Shaheen with the socials game. And that's what's going to get him to the end and win him the game. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next week.